Yeah, gracias. Okay, I just got the, ready?
Ready?
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Welcome everyone to the Special City Commission hybrid meeting, Wednesday, December 9th. It is 5:01 p.m. And by the way, this is the City of West Miami. I always fail to say that. I'm not the City of West Miami Special City Commission meeting. And Madam Clerk, could you please read the instructions to participate via Zoom?
Yes, Madam Mayor. Good evening, everyone. This hybrid meeting is conducted pursuant to a resolution approved by the City Commission on October 30th, 2020. The instructions to participate in the virtual meeting. The members of the public may join the meeting via Zoom at https://zoom.us/j/3255236059 for live remote public comments. The public will be afforded 3 minutes to speak. Please submit your first and last name for the record. The instructions to access the virtual meeting by phone: first dial 1301-715-8592. When you connect, a machine will ask you for the meeting ID, then dial 325-523-6059, followed by a pound sign. Wait a few minutes until the host accepts and gives you access to the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Is anyone requested to participate by phone as of yet?
I was just checking. I don't see anybody on my emails, neither on the chat, Madam Mayor.
I will keep an eye on that, but Madam Clerk, please let me know right away if we get a phone call or if someone is requesting to join the meeting.
Yes, if I don't see it, because sometimes I take in notes, please let me know.
Yes, and I will keep an eye on it as well. Okay, roll call, please.
Yes, roll call. Mayor Rhonda Rodriguez.
Present.
Vice Mayor Eric Diaz-Padrón.
Here.
Commissioner Candida Blanca.
Yes.
Commissioner Juan Blanes.
Present.
Commissioner Luciano Suarez.
Yes.
Madam Mayor, you have a quorum.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Next item.
Item 2, Pledge of Allegiance.
Mrs. Leon, would you do me the honors of leading us in the pledge this evening?
I pledge allegiance to
allegiance
the
the
flag
of
the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Leon.
You're welcome.
Next item, please.
Yes, item 3, public comments. So I don't see anybody on my emails, neither on the chat, Madam Mayor, so no public comments for now.
By Madam Clerk, and there is no one out, there is no one from the public in the chamber. So proceed. Next item.
Item 4, special agenda items. Item 4A, report by the Office of the City Manager regarding the notification by the Department of Revenue, Property Tax Oversight Division of the certification of the millage rate, which was found to be not compliant by TRIN due to the required 2/3 vote of the City Commission to be able to preserve the prior year 6.8858 millage rate for the 2020-2021 city budgets by City Manager.
Thank you, Madam Mayor, members of the City Commission. On November 24th, 2020 at 1 p.m., we clocked in a letter issued by the Office of Department of Revenue, the state of Florida, the Property Tax Oversight. That is the department for the state of Florida that checks on a yearly basis for every municipality's compliance with the Truth in Millage Rate manual. And that is a manual, basically it's our Bible, and it is the manual that governs all the publications and monitors all the votes by the mayor and city commission of each municipality in the state of Florida. For the first time in 37 years, we found ourselves not compliant, and the Department of Property Tax Oversight prepared for us their findings of fact and also their conclusions, and gave us some options on how to remedy this situation. Based on my on this letter, I immediately proceeded to send a copy to the mayor and city commission and put you on notice that we had to take corrective action, or our revenues could be withheld until the issue was resolved. So we went ahead and notified in writing the Department of Property, the Property Tax Oversight Office for the Department of Revenue, that the option that we recommended was to the mayor and city commission was to re-advertise and hold a new final hearing, at which time the city of West Miami would adopt the existing millage rate by a 2/3 vote of the full membership of the governing body. We had to prepare an advertisement because all the setting of the millage requires a public hearing notice. And because we were not compliant, we were supposed to advertise using specific language that basically let the world know that we were not compliant with the trim manual noticing and the issue of the 2/3 vote. So we're here today in the public hearing, which would be our next item. And we've provided you with a packet with a copy of the ad sample. The ad ran on Sunday, December 6th in the neighbor section of the newspaper. Our city clerk provided us today with the proof of publication in the Miami Herald that ran this past Sunday. I have not received any calls here in the office or any emails regarding this meeting today. And again, I'm prepared to take any questions you may have at this time on this issue.
Thank you, Madam Manager. With that said, I'm going to open the public hearing. Public hearing is open. Madam Clerk, no one here in the chambers requesting to speak. Do you have anyone who has called in or
No, Madam Mayor.
emailed you?
And for the record, this is item 4B. This is a public hearing, setting off millage rate for the fiscal year 2020-2021 to attain compliance and avoid any withholding of city funds.
Thank you. I have no one here in chambers. I will close the public hearing. Madam Clerk, next item.
Item 4C, resolution of the City of West Miami, Florida, rescinding resolution 2020-46 by establishing the 2020-2021 final millage rate upon all real and personal property within the city limits for the payment of the amounts appropriated in the 2020-2021 final budget.
Madam Mayor,
Yes, ma'am.
may I?
Yes.
Since the budget process began, I vote to keep the millage rate 6.8858. I have not changed my mind, and I think we have a duty to increase the reserve. The taxes have already been paid by residents, and I have not heard any complaints from anyone. So I am making a motion to support keeping the millage rate at 6.8858.
Thank you. Commissioner, I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second. Madam Clerk, call the vote, please.
Yes, Commissioner Blanes, how do you vote?
Yes.
Commissioner Suarez,
Yes.
Commissioner Blanca,
Yes,
Vice Mayor Diaz-Padrón,
No.
Mayor Rodriguez.
Yes.
4-1, item passes.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Next item.
Item 5, good of the order.
Does anyone have anything for the good of the order? Okay,
Yes, Madam Mayor.
I'm sorry. Yes, Madam Clerk, Madam Manager.
It's okay. I just felt it was important that we report that we anticipated that we would be reopening City Hall on Monday, December 14th, and I'd like to go on record saying that we opened City Hall this morning. Today is December 9th. We opened up at 8:30 without incident. Obviously, we've got a lot of catch-up work to do here, but we're open. The office is running smoothly, and the only service that right now has been put on hold is the passport office. I'm also, would like to report that the office staff, myself, the city clerk, Mrs. Leon, and all those who labor for the city have been working remotely during this past week. And I want to thank Jose Quintana, our IT person who has been super helpful in trying to accommodate us so we could, we were able to work remotely without any glitches in the system. So I wanted to just let the record reflect that information.
Thank you, Madam Manager. Yes, Mr. Attorney, I see your hand. Go right ahead, sir. Yeah, yes, Mr. Attorney, go ahead. You're muted. Unmute you. There you go.
Mayor,
Yes, sir. Go right ahead.
could I take a minute and speak with the manager, please? Off the record?
Sure.
Okay. Madam Manager, I'm going to call you on your cell, okay?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wait a second. The meeting's not over, sir. Is that what you're
Okay.
saying? Speak with the privately after the meeting?
I was merely going to suggest that the blank spaces be filled on the resolution.
Oh, okay, well. I'm missing something here. Is it something we have to? I'm sorry, Mr. Attorney.
Mr. Villalobos, are you talking about the heading of the resolution, sir?
No, I'm talking about the body of the resolution.
Section
Okay.
2 of the resolution.
Okay, so are we moving on? Is that duly noted? What? It passed, so I'm not sure what we're doing now. You make-
Okay,
voted out.
you're filling in the blanks for section 2. And it says section 2. Madam Clerk, you want to read that?
Okay, section 2 says, in order to provide funds to cover all appropriations set forth in the 2020-2021 final budget in the city, there shall be, and there is hereby proposed to be levied upon assessed valuation of all taxable real and personal property in the city of West Miami, a tax of blank, which is 5.8858 per each thousand of assessed valuation as shown on the real or personal property assessment rolls for 2009. I mean, are you following me, Madam Manager?
Yes.
2019 for the calendar year beginning January 1st, 2020, and as provided by Ordinance 133, as codified in subsection 11.2 of the West Miami Code, and there is hereby proposed to levy thereupon a tax of,
It
says $1 per 1,000 valuation,
no,
right?
it's 6.8858 per $1,000 of valuation for the playground and recreation fund. The first blank that we need to fill is 6.8858 per each $1,000 of assessed valuation. The second blank is a tax of $1 per $1,000 of valuation for the playground and recreation fund as established by ordinance. And you should reference the number as established by City Ordinance 133.
Okay,
For
finish.
a total combined millage rate of
6.8858. Correct.
Mr. Attorney, is that what you were referring to? Mr. Attorney, is that what you were referring to?
Yes, ma'am. That's exactly what I'm referring to. And I would respectfully suggest that you retake the vote. I'm sure there's going to be the same thing, but you're going to have a complete document.
You don't have to retake the vote. We already voted on the 6.8858. Now, you just wanted it broken down and put it in section 2, but the vote was already passed.
Okay.
Okay, so the next item we have, I'm sorry, we're in the good of the order.
Yes, we are.
Okay, we're still in the good of the order.
Well,
Okay, yeah, go ahead, sir.
I just want to make sure from the attorney because he lastly said, okay.
Okay,
So I want to get the reassurance that what we just did is final and enough to satisfy the state's contention. So we don't have to come back here again.
okay.
So, Mr. Attorney,
That's exactly what I'm talking about, Commissioner Blanes.
You want us to vote again for the purpose of the state?
For the purpose of that you're voting something which is not blank. And you're simply, the vote is going to be the same thing, I assume. So I think that in overabundance of caution, I think that since we're talking about the millage and we're talking about the state reviewing, I would respectfully suggest that, yes, you do it again.
I will definitely, I always follow your lead, Mr. Attorney.
motion.
Madam Clerk,
I make the
I
motion.
have a motion.
No,
and a-
this is another,
Okay,
it's
I
another
have
vote, so
a
I make a
motion by
motion.
Commissioner
so
Blanes.
it's different.
I have a second by Commissioner Blanca. Can you please call the vote?
Yes, Commissioner Suarez, how do you vote?
Yes.
Commissioner Blanca,
Yes,
Commissioner Blanes,
Yes,
Vice Mayor Diaz-Padrón,
No.
Mayor Rodriguez.
Yes.
4-1, item passes.
Thank you, and thank you, Mr. Attorney.
Thank
For always looking out for our best interest, of course, and making sure we do things the right way. So we're still in the good of the order, and I wanted to end this. We have one more meeting in December, and I'd like, as agreed back when we started these virtual meetings, I thought we should revisit the meeting time. And I think we're at the right time for me to revisit this. And I'd like to get your support and approval that we start our first meeting in January back to 7:30 p.m. I'd like to start the new year getting back to normal as we can. And I'd like to start the first meeting in January and everything following back to our 7:30 p.m. Meeting time. Is anyone opposed to that?
not at all.
Anyone opposed?
No.
Commissioner Suarez,
Can I actually say something, Madam Mayor, on that?
are you gonna oppose it?
No. I'm actually gonna go.
In that case, yes, you can.
There's a resolution coming on the next meeting, and I'd like you to prime sponsor with me on establishing the meeting time.
We don't need a resolution, sir, because it's always been 7:30. We're just going back. The 10 a.m. was temporary during this situation that we were in. So we don't need a resolution to put it back to what it always was. That was just a temporary time that we all agreed on. And now I'd like to get back to normal and go back to 7:30. So
All right.
we don't need a
I'm good.
resolution for that. We're going back to the way it was.
All right. I'm good then.
Okay, very good. So then, Madam Clerk, the next meeting the final meeting will be at 10. And then starting in January, we will be back to 7:30, and hopefully we'll start the new year off with a bang, in a good way, and trying to get more and more back to what we all knew as normal. So with that said, thank you all for being present today. It was very, very important that we were all here, and we are. I want to thank the staff for all their hard work. I know this was additional work for you that we didn't expect, but we did what we did, and we got it done. So I'm very grateful for your support and all your hard work. So with that said, I need a motion to adjourn.
motion.
Motion,
Second.
and this meeting's adjourned. Everyone have a very nice evening. I will see you all again on the 16th, right? 16th it is.
It is.
Good
Thank
night.
you, Madam
Everyone,
Mayor.
good night.
Good night,
Good
everybody.
night.
Thank you.
All right.